It wasn't always this empty in Kenya's biggest tourism destination, Mombasa, especially during the December holidays. About 2 years ago, the picture was altogether different. Tourists from all over the world flocked to sandy beaches such as this, as well as national parks, to see all sorts of African wildlife. But a spate of terrorist attacks that led to travel advisories and an outbreak of the Ebola disease in West Africa has kept tourists away from East Africa's biggest economy.
The biggest concern we are having with the kind of occupancies we are having, because this kind of business comes for a number of 7 to 14 days, and we expect again to hit the low numbers come January. That means that we're going back to our low occupancies after January.
Tourists visiting in 2013 fell to 1.5 million from a peak of about 1.8 million 2 years earlier. Players in the sector fear that the industry might not recover unless the advisories are lifted.
At the end of the day, our prayer is that the travel advisory is softened, especially by the UK government, because tourism is the mainstay of the Kenya Coast region. And security has also been beefed big time. A lot has happened at the Kenya coast.
Tourism is also a huge source of hard currency inflows, and falling visitor numbers piles pressure on the Kenyan shilling, which hit a 3-year low against the dollar as 2014 drew to a close.
Kitambo biashara was so good.
Business used to be so good. We used to make good money from all the tourists who came. Now, since the incidences of terrorism, business is poor. We are depending on local tourists, and there aren't even many of those because they're also scared to come to the coast.
Tourism, which accounts for 1.6% of all economic activity in the country, also supports related industries that are suffering from its slowdown. Parks, tour firms, retailers and airlines are among the major losers from the slump in the hospitality sector. Mahia, Mutua, CCTV.